Ohio, the road win. It's the third matchup of the season. The winner, who's on the field. Defended by Preston. Levi Bradley, defended closely by Carter. They'll skip it out to Henry Hayes. He'll try the three, knocks down the three to start the game for NIU.
And credit Bradley, Andy, with a good feed out of the post. They got it to him, he backed him down, they collapsed, and he found the open man.
NIU in the man-to-man defense. The Bobcats, 9th in the MAC in scoring this year, 70.4 points per game.
And Thorpe and Kirk, that's a good matchup to watch. You got Kirk, who can take the ball to the basket, attack, get to the rim. Thorpe, good defender on the perimeter.
The travel called on Doug Taylor.
You see the philosophy of both coaches early, Andy, both going to their seniors, big men. First Northern to Bradley, and then there Ohio to Taylor.
NIU 7th in the MAC in scoring, 73.5 points per game. They're 2nd in the MAC in field goal percentage at 47%. James will work on Taylor with the right-handed hook shot that falls for NIU. The first 4 points, check that, first 5 points go to the Huskies. The Bobcats had a really nice second half in their win at home versus Miami, where they got the 66-57 win. They've been shooting the ball better as of late, as we mentioned. They won 3 of their last 5. They played Buffalo really tight, down to the wire. 15 to shoot.
And Northern doubled Carter right out of the start when he got in the post, so they're trying to take the ball out of his hands early, not let him get going.
Preston has been doing a good job keeping his turnovers down. This long rebound, offensive rebound for Block. Looking for help. Finds Preston. Cutting. Floater. Won't go. Offensive rebound for Taylor. Goes back up. And one opportunity for Doug Taylor, the senior from Columbus, Ohio.
And that's the one area I'd say where Ohio has an advantage. They are good on the boards, Andy. They come in out-rebounding their opponents. They got good size. Taylor, horse in the middle. You got Carter, size. So Kirk rebounds well from the guard position. They attack the offensive glass.
Taylor completes the three-point play. He's a 54% free throw shooter on the year, but he knocks it down. NIU with the 2-point lead. The 7-10 matchup. Nice cut. James with the jam. The assist to Levi Bradley.
Excellent execution. Again, Bradley with a great pass from about 23 feet from the basket through a dime.
NIU up by 4. Huskies 3 of 3 from the field. Ohio 1 of 3. Carter working against Bradley with the spin move off glass, comes just a little bit short. Got her own rebound, went back up, can't finish. And we get the foul going the other way. Couple close attempts for Carter at the rim.
Yes, and you know what? You can see right now Northern's players talking to Lacey James about getting on the boards, because right now Ohio is dominating the offensive boards early in this game.
See the replay of the nice find.
Great use of the bounce pass here. Watch the bounce pass. The only pass he can get through there, Andy.
Back to live action. James misses with the left hand. First miss of the game for NIU. Just underway. Andy Garcia alongside Carl Amato. Glad you could join us. The first round of the MAC tournament. The winner moves on to Cleveland. Take on Toledo Thursday afternoon. Tavion Kirk, fadeaway, tough shot, off balance. That's going to go out of bounds, and it will be Ohio ball. See head coach Mark Montgomery of NIU. See head coach Saul Phillips. Fresh shot clock for the Bobcats. Inside to Kirk. Reverse. Check that. That's Doug Taylor with the nice reverse inside.
Good quick move by Taylor for a man that big to get around the defender that quick along the baseline. Was not much space, so shows his quickness and agility.
Huskies lead by 2. Eugene German Kick out to James. He's been knocking down the three. Knocks down this one. 10-5 NIU. Huskies 4 of 5 from the field to start out.
And Mark Montgomery's got to be pleased with German giving that ball up. He could have forced up a shot there. Instead, he found wide open Lacey James on the perimeter.
Kirk against a double team. 12 to shoot. Kirk is going to try the three. That's going to be short, and a rebound, Bradley. Huskies on the push, up by 5. Bradley with the fake, the drive. Henry Hayes has made one already. Bradley down low against Carter. The double team came, won't go. Lacey James fighting for the offensive board. Henry Hayes for the three. That won't go, on a rebound for Doug Taylor. Bobcats trying to cut in to the 5-point lead. The foul called on NIU. It'll be the second on NIU as we take the under-16 media timeout.
Preston. And right now, you got to be pleased if you're Coach Montgomery. They've got 4 baskets, Andy, 3 assists. So out of the 4 baskets, they got assists on 3 of them, and they're sharing the ball. And it was good to see German give that ball up for a wide-open 3 to James.
They go inside Carter. Here comes the double team. Nice find inside. Vanderplas couldn't finish, but NIU not able to handle the rebound underneath. It'll be Bobcats' ball.
Yeah, for whatever reason, Northern just not doing a good job getting, that defensive rebound. And I tell you,
shot clock.
I'm looking for Ohio. Kirk gets back in, take the ball to the basket. They've done a good job of containing him, but boy, he can get to the rim and he gets the line a lot, Andy.
The Bobcats 2 of 9 to start out the game, 22%. Bobcats working around. We've just gone under the 15-minute mark here in the first half. 12 to shoot. Vanderplas is going to come up short. Gergestow with the rebound for NIU.
And that's what he's in there, Vanderplas. He's taken the most threes out of anybody on Ohio's team. Most attempts, 3-point.
A little bit of nerves maybe from Gergestow. Again, first round in the MAC tournament,
working
things out.
And I tell you what, Andy, I'm a firm believer, I'm a coach, when you get in the first time you touch it, you don't shoot it. He comes off the bench cold, he puts up a shot, doesn't draw iron. So he has to be a little more patient.
Carter sizing up Bradley. Inside, foul was called. Jason Carter, the redshirt sophomore from Johnstown, Ohio, will be at the line. First on Levi Bradley. 3rd on the team. We mentioned Jason Carter. 3rd in team All-MAC. 7th in the MAC in scoring. 16.5 points per game. One more coming for Carter as Lacey James will come in. Bradley will sit. That stopped a 2-minute, 19-second scoring drought for the Bobcats.
And Carter only being a sophomore, Andy, boy, I tell you, he's only going to get better, and he's impressive now. So future looks bright for Ohio.
Carter makes both. First 2 points of the game. Noah McCarty, he's been playing very good as of late. He's been getting more minutes. McCarty, tough shot inside, though. And a rebound for the Bobcats. Jason Preston, the freshman from Orlando, has got it. Preston's been able to keep his turnovers down as of late. That's really helped out Ohio. Nice touch patch to Coward. Coward Jr. was fouled on the 3-point shot. Antonio Coward Jr. from Macomb, Mississippi, will get 3 free throws.
Yeah, and that's a big mistake on Dow's part. You never want to foul a jump shooter. And Ohio doesn't come in shooting the ball that well from 3, about 30% for the year, Andy. And you don't want to give up free throws. There's a reason why they call them free. You're up there, nobody guarding you. A lot easier to shoot and make a basket when nobody's guarding you.
Coward Jr. is 68% free throw shooter. Has one more. Austin Ritchie will come in, number 32 for NIU. The freshman. Coward Jr. makes 2 of 3 from the line. It's a 1-point lead for NIU.
Yeah, they're right back in a couple offensive possessions where Northern forced up shots, and Ohio's right back in it.
You see Ohio 5 of 6 from the free throw line already. NIU hasn't gotten there yet. That'll be a stat to watch throughout the night. Richie way out. 10 to shoot. Eugene German, you get the bumping foul. That's one thing about tournament play too, right? You want to see how the officials are going to call. We had some really interesting calls in the first game here in the Convocation Center with the women.
We sure did, especially at the end. However, you're so right on that, Andy. As a player, you have to know if they're calling it tight or loose. You've got to adjust.
The foul was called on Vanderplas. German in the paint. Rebound Carter. Ohio looking for their first lead of the game as we have 13-15 left here in the first half. Number 7 seed NIU taking on number 10 Ohio. It's Preston. Kick out. Carter on the drive. Tried to go strong to the rim. Couldn't finish.
Yeah, it looked like he just lost control of the ball, but boy, that showed you his athleticism. He was up over the rim getting ready to throw it down.
German with the left hand. Able to wiggle inside.
Yeah, and German shows you there just his quickness. How quick he got to the basket before the defense could react to block the shot.
Cowart Jr. Working around to Morrell. Preston able to get inside. The floater falls for the freshman, Jason Preston.
You know, that's a key, Andy, how to see how the freshman plays point guard. Usually you like a point guard, you know, in tournament time with some experience, but on that move, he didn't look like a freshman.
Ooh, German with the three. Crossover, knocks it down. German's got 5. He's 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from outside the arc. Huskies back up by 4. Here's Morrell, kick out, Cowart Jr. That one's going to come up short and go out of bounds. It'll be NIU ball after this media timeout.
At North Dakota State, led them into the tournament at Wisconsin. You know, helped them get to the tournament. Does a nice job, and he's doing a good job at Ohio.
What have you thought of the game so far?
You know what? I think it's played out to, you know, the way I expected. Ohio not a great shooting team, but a very good rebounding team. They're controlling the boards.
Richie with the 3.
And Northern, you know, they've been shooting the ball pretty good all year long. They're over 50% right now. But we'll see if Ohio can control the boards and get second chance opportunities, Andy.
It's a 6-0 run for NIU the last minute. Vanderplas open for the 3, knocks it down.
And that's the risk you run. He got open because of a double. They doubled inside, and when you do that, now you scramble to guard guys on the perimeter, and they found the open man. So that's the thing with double teams. Kabichas find the open man.
Vanderplas with his first 3 points, almost a steal. James, and the foul was called on Taylor. That's going to be the second on Doug Taylor. And Lacey James will be at the free throw line. It'll be the first free throws of the night for NIU.
And James saw an opening there. It was like the parting of the Red Sea. But Taylor, great shot blocker. But whenever you come from behind like that, Andy, and he was talking to his teammate about coming over and helping.
James can't make the first. So far, James, a really good start. 7 points with a rebound. 3 of 4 from the field. He's also knocked down a 3. See Austin Ritchie take a seat. Substitution for Ohio as Preston will come back in. Cowart Jr. will sit. Again, this is a doubleheader here tonight in the Convocation Center as the NIU women won by 1 point over the 10-seed Western Michigan to move on to Cleveland. Another 7-10 matchup here between NIU and Ohio, and the winner will take on Toledo, the number 2 seed, on Thursday in Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, as Kirk will get to the line, and the foul will be on Lacey James.
And that's what I enjoy watching about Coach Phillips' team, Andy. That dead ball free throw that when James was shooting, that was a set play to get, see the screen up top, and they cleared out the right side of the floor to get Kirk to the basket, and this is what he does. Gets to the rim, draw fouls.
Kirk, a 53% free throw shooter. One more. He was an All-MAC freshman team member last year from Joliet West High School. 2 misses at the line for Kirk. The lead remains 4 for NIU. Thorpe. Here's Bradley. This matchup will be fun to watch all night as Bradley goes off glass.
Great job of backing him down, but also hesitating, Andy. Kind of a little shot fake. Got the shot blocker up in the air, waited till he was on his way down, then put it up over him on the glass.
NIU has made their last 4 from the field. They're shooting 57%. Ohio shooting 29%. Nice move inside. Carter just not able to finish.
Yes, good footwork there to get around Bradley, but didn't have the best angle to get the ball up off the glass.
German with some space, kick out. James won't take the 3. Keeps the dribble alive inside. And they're going to call the blocking foul. And this one's going to be on Vanderplas. And it's going to be his second. So you got 2 on Taylor. Let's see what they call here. Yes, 2 on Taylor, 2 on Vanderplas.
He got bailed out on that, James. I thought he had a wide open German who he should have kicked to at the key, and he forced it. He was fortunate he didn't get a traveling call there or an offensive foul.
No free throws. Huskies just inbound. Thorpe, tough shot. The floater falls for Dante Thorpe.
That's why it's such a good matchup. Him and Kirk, they're very, very similar. Kirk for Ohio and Thorpe for Northern. They take the ball to the basket extremely well.
Now the Huskies shooting 60% so far. Carter, nice feed, inside. He'll be at the line. Carter with 2 points, 3 rebounds. He's already made 2 free throws tonight, and that's the second on Lacey James.
You know, Andy, Carter, you look at him, and he doesn't look like, he's got size, but he doesn't look like a great athlete. But he is quick, and he's explosive. He gets up over that rim, and he gets there quick. I'm really impressed. Not only his body, but his athleticism to go with it.
That one bounces out. The lead remains 8 for NIU.
And the one thing, you got to worry about if you're Ohio, you're watching is they come in the game shooting only 63% from the free throw line, which for Division I college team is not very good. And in, tight games, tournament games, those free throws, Andy, are so important.
You talked about it, 63%. That is last in the MAC.
And you know what? They missed their last 4 straight.
Just over 9 minutes to play first half. Andy Garcia alongside Carl Amato. First round of the MAC tournament. It's the 7-10 matchup. Thorpe, nice head fake, but will be called for traveling. It's the first turnover for NIU.
Yeah, and you know what? That was when he slipped. You could see his footing went out from underneath him. It was a good call, the right call, but, if he doesn't slip there, he probably gets a basket.
The Bobcats need a basket.
He ran that same play earlier with Kirk, and he scored or got fouled, and that time Northern defended it much better.
You just need, if you're an Ohio fan, you just want to see a good shot. Get something working in your offense. Because right now you're 4 of 15 from the field, 27%. Preston with 6. Preston, tough floater, got it to go. Preston with 4 points. That stops the drought.
And he saw that he had McCarty switched on to him, and he liked that. He knew he had quickness on him and was able to make a move and get the ball up over him.
You see the field goals, 5 of 16 for Ohio, 9 of 15 for NIU. German, defended by Kirk. German, step back 3, count it. Eugene German with the little hop and the bounce. He's feeling it right now.
He shot that right in front of Sandy, and it wasn't really on line. I don't think he was sure if it was going in, but you know what? Caught enough of the rim and to go in.
The tip in, no, they're going to not count it. They're going to say that shot was in the cylinder. And NIU's made their last 6 from the field. Seems like yesterday.
Oh, you know, at your height, I thought maybe you were 7.
Good crowd out here at the Convocation Center again. The first round of the MAC tournament. 7 versus 10. The winner will take on the number 2 seed, Toledo Rockets, on Thursday. Huskies leading by 9. This is their largest lead. McCarty short. Rebound Taylor.
You brought up that stat, Andy. That's why it was so important for Northern to get 2 big road wins, because you want to play at home in that first round.
And they finish with momentum, getting those 2 road wins. Ohio feels confident, though, coming in. They don't feel like they're a number 10 seed.
I agree with you. You know, those big, 3 out of 5 wins, that's pretty good.
Preston, tough shot, got it to go. Off balance, off glass.
He's not playing like a freshman. He's doing extremely well to start this game.
All freshman team announced today.
And he's showing us why.
It's Carter getting into the passing lane, finishing with the right hand. The lead is 5.
I think on Hayes you can give him a turnover and assist on that one.
NIU shooting well, though. They've made 6 of their last 7 from the field. German's got the ball with 8 points. Spin, right hand, too strong.
He can get his shot off whenever he wants. So creative.
Preston, again, off balance.
A
couple bounces off the rim.
He almost got that to go, Andy.
Huskies the other way. Thorpe on the drive. Kick out German for the triple. Nothing but net for Eugene German.
You know, and I tell you what, that's what's so impressive about German. He misses a shot, one possession before, and on that, no hesitation, he drains it. He just has such confidence in his ability to score.
Eugene German, 11 points, 3 of 3 from outside the arc. Taylor able to finish right at the rim.
And that's where Ohio wants to do their damage, right around that basket. Get Taylor the ball down low where he can use his size and strength.
Taylor's got 7. He's the leading scorer for Ohio. 5.5 to play, first half. They're going to call the carry on Dante Thorpe. Turnover number 3 for the Huskies. Substitutions for the Bobcats. And you see head coach Mark Montgomery getting Trenton Hankerson in, the freshman, number 1 for NIU. He'll come in from McCarty.
You expect, coming in Taylor to play well. You talk about him leading the score. He's a senior. And he doesn't want his season and his career to end tonight.
And the Bobcats have gotten that field goal percentage up. Tough shot. Carter was almost out of bounds when he put that up. German's feeling it at the top. Watch out. Eugene German is feeling it. He's got 14. And he's 4 of 4 from outside the arc.
And you know what, Andy? He just made a 3-4. That Cowart waited until he came up to the 3-point line. You got to get him at half court.
Carter inside. Nice reverse.
I'll tell you what, you're looking at a future player of the year in the MAC.
Carter, 6'8", 220 pounds, redshirt sophomore from Johnstown, Ohio.
Can shoot it. He can score around the basket. He's athletic. He's strong.
4.5 to play, first half. Thorpe's going to bring it out. 5 to shoot. Thorpe, the floater on the baseline. Got it to go.
And you could see Thorpe waving one of his players away. He knew he had a mismatch. Guy that was guarding him was a little taller, slower, and he took him right to the basket. Good recognition there by Thorpe.
NIU shooting 62% in the game. 13 of 21. Nice find inside. Morrell not able to finish. Right at the rim.
Oh, he had a good look, Andy. It was a good pass. He had a good look. I know he wants that one back.
German's got 14. German got fouled. It'll be the 5th team foul on Ohio. And we come to the timeout. NIU shooting 62% for the game. Ohio 38%. Both teams have kept the turnovers down. 1 for Ohio, 3 for NIU.
That's
10 to shoot.
Clean game, Andy. Pretty clean game.
Thorpe, penetration. Nice find, the McCarty with the jam.
He had eyes in the back of his head, or he was very, very fortunate there to find his teammate because he did a 360 in the air, midair.
Largest lead of the game right now. Coward Jr. lost it. There's McCarty. And they got the jump ball. The possession arrow will stay with Ohio. 10 to shoot. You see McCarty, though, he just does a little bit of everything for this team.
Yeah, he does. He see the dunk there and then getting that loose ball right there.
Taylor with the mismatch. Anyone touch it? No. Second turnover for the Bobcats.
Yeah, and Ohio's got to be careful here. This is a defense. When you look up now, Andy, you got to look at. You don't want to go in halftime down, 14, 15, 16 points. So this is a very important defensive possession for them.
Just over 3 minutes to play. This is the first round of the MAC tournament. First half. Number 7 seed NIU leading the number 10 seed Ohio. Bradley, he has 2 points so far. Off glass, tough shot. The senior able to get it to go.
Plays very well with his back to the basket.
That lead is up to 13. You talked about it, danger time.
It is. It is right now.
Morrell on the drive. Another miss. It's a 6-0 run right now. German. Foul on the floor. It's going to be the 6th team foul on Ohio. No free throws yet. It's the first on Jason Preston. Huskies have made their last 5 from the field. We have 2:32 left here in the first half. Now, the official John Campbell is going to come in and talk to some of the players. And head coach Saul Phillips is wanting to get an explanation. Thorpe. 3. Knocks it down. Dante Thorpe's got 7. NIU feeling it right now. It's a 9-0 run. And the Huskies have made their last 6. You got 14 from German, 7 from Thorpe, 7 from James. You got 4 from Bradley, 3 from Ritchie, 3 from Rod Henry Hayes. Kirk trying to stop the run, does. Tough shot. First 2 points for Tavion Kirk.
And you've seen that a couple times now out of dead ball situations where they put the ball in Kirk's hands, clear out the right side, and let him go to the basket.
Bradley. Fade away. Oh, my goodness. Levi Bradley with a tough shot. And NIU just continues to be on fire. They made their last 7.
And Andy, you've seen Northern when they get on a run and they start making shots. Seems like it's contagious. They all start hitting them.
Last one touched by NIU as Morrell got inside. Connor Morrell. He's going to sit. We talked about this in the first game with the women about taking on a team for the 3rd time in the season and winning the first 2. And hold on a second. Before the ball was put in play, again, John Campbell, the official, comes in and says, cool it, guys. Relax. Fresh shot clock for Ohio. Down by 16. It's their largest deficit with just over 90 seconds to play first half. And we get a bumping foul on NIU. It'll be a 1-and-1 situation. It's going to be the first on Eugene German.
What's impressive about that, Andy? Kirk, the scouting report on him is what? He takes the ball to the basket. Second, player on their team in a free throw attempts. And the ball's in Carter's hands a lot. But he goes left. He took that ball to the basket left. So, very, very effective going right and left.
We're going the other way. What a strong rebound from Taylor. But Carter is going to be called for the foul. It's going to be his first. We got 1:26 left. You see the offensive rebound, 7-1 in favor of Ohio. That was keeping them in the game early, but NIU is just on fire from the field. As you see the dish to Bradley. McCarty there to finish things up with the jam. Largest lead now at 18. Just over a minute to go. First half. First round of the MAC tournament. The winner will take on Toledo on Thursday. Kirk. And that's a travel. That's the fourth turnover on Ohio.
You know, and this is where, you know, Ohio, fairly young, you know, and especially on the perimeter, and that's where right now you need that veteran leadership, like, you know, a Thorpe gives, you know, Northern, a Bradley. So we'll see how they respond here.
NIU on a 13-2 run the last 3.5 minutes. They've made 8 of the last 9 on the field. Bradley can't get that one. Bobcats get a stop. About a 6-second differential between the game clock and shot clock. Carter's going to launch the 3. And you get the bump down low. And again, Kirk will be at the line. Kirk is 0 of 3 from the stripe. He's got 2 points in 13 minutes. Trying to cut into an 18-point lead with 25.2 seconds to play here first half. Ohio from the line, 5 of 11.
Big free throws here. Big free throws.
He'll get the bonus. Substitutions, Austin Ritchie in for NIU. Connor Morrell in for the Bobcats.
And if you're Northern, you're going to play for the last shot here. Or at least you should, knowing you'll go in by double digits.
And the shot clock is off. Kirk able to come back and knock these last 2 down. And again, the Huskies will milk it to take the last shot.
This is smart by Northern. They have the ball in German's hands so quick, so explosive. Hard to guard in the open court, and they've got everybody flat to the baseline. 1-4 set, Andy. Look for him to make a move, get all the way to the basket, or pitch it off.
He'll make it with 6 seconds to go. Still at the top. German, step back 3. Tough shot. Won't go. As the first horn sounds, NIU had a fantastic. Right now, NIU leading by 16. Again, Huskies shooting 62% from the field. Ohio 36%. NIU will start out with the basketball, the home whites. German had 14 in that first half. They got going early and really never looked back with their shooting. Henry Hayes can't get the floater.
It's a good start by Ohio because that's the guy you want shooting. You know what? That's the end they're going to have to do it on because those numbers got to come down, Andy.
This is a duh thing, but the first 5 minutes big for Ohio.
Huge, yeah. And numbers, we're talking about the shooting numbers, the 80% from 3 and the 62 from the field.
Taylor, nice move inside. He's got 9. Thorpe had 7 in that first half. He was 3 of 3 from the field. Ten to shoot. Henry Hayes in the corner. Knocks it down. That's his second 3. Preston working against German. Taylor asking for the ball in the post. 8 to shoot. Block. Kick out. Carter wide open for the 3. Can't connect. German on the push. He's a one-man fast break. Can't finish this one.
He usually does.
Kirk will take German to the other end. Way too strong. It's a 2-on-1 the other way. Thorpe. Kick ball as Preston able to get his foot out.
Yeah, in that situation, when you're Preston, you're thinking there maybe charge or, you know, anticipating, guessing which way he's going to go. But Good job of getting his foot out there and stopping the break.
25 on the shot clock. We've played 2 minutes here, second half. James working against Preston, down low, too much muscle.
Too much muscle, and a great pass by Thorpe. Got the ball into the paint, drew the defender, got him up in the air, and then wheeled around and dished off to James. Great vision by Thorpe.
Largest lead of the game right now at 19. Block. Won't go. The Bobcats now 1 of 8 from outside the arc for the game. The NIU women, they got to win by 1 point in the first game of the doubleheader here. The Husky women will take on Ohio in the quarterfinals on Wednesday. NIU, the men trying to get there. Dante Thorpe.
I really enjoy watching him. He's such a fun player to watch. Plays both ends so well, defensive and offensive end.
Nice find down low. Kirk able to finish.
That's a great pass by the freshman guard, Preston. Put it in the only place he could away from the defender. Thread the needle. They're going to be good, Andy. Ohio. They've got some fine young players.
That foul's going to be on NIU. I'm going to say it's the second on Dante Thorpe. Both teams have kept the turnovers down, and there's a scoreboard from around the MAC tonight on the men's side. Look at that score in the middle. The 11th seed Ball State Cardinals go to Ypsilanti and beat the number 6 seed Eastern Michigan Eagles by 18. Everything else has been chalk.
Yeah, that's an impressive win, too. Hold them to 43 points on their home court.
Again, you got the campus sites in this first round. Everyone heading to Cleveland. The women continue the tournament on Wednesday. The men continue on Thursday. The winner of this one will take on the number 2 seed Toledo Rockets. If it's NIU and Toledo, 2 close games that went in favor of the Rockets, as Kirk, and again, able to get inside. Kirk's got 8.
And that's where he's effective, is down there around the basket.
That's what's the best part of March, right? You just don't know what will happen. German from way out. That one's going to be off. 17-point lead for NIU. Andy Garcia alongside Carl Amato.
And those are the kind of shots that can let Ohio back in.
The first 4 minutes in this second half have been in favor of NIU, but how about that in one opportunity? The nice find to Taylor, able to tap it in, an old-fashioned three-point play opportunity.
Taylor getting up. That was really a nice pass and a great effort by Taylor and good body control. And when I say those type of shots, Andy, those are low percentage shots we saw from Northern and early in the clock. And, you know, those are type of shots that can give another team momentum and let them get in the game.
You see Eugene German take a breather. Taylor has 11. Make it 12. 14-point lead. Just over 16 minutes to play here, second half. First round of the MAC tournament. Hankerson in the corner. Taylor with his 6th rebound of the night. Kirk will set it up. Block against Dow. Block. Tried to go cross court. You get the walk from Block. It's the 5th turnover from Ohio. As we have 15. Myself, you see some of the NIU gymnastics team out, supporting the men's and women's basketball teams tonight. It's been so far so good. The NIU women's team got a win by 1 over Western Michigan in the first game of the doubleheader, and right now NIU leading by 14 here against the Bobcats. Hankerson, that one deflected away. 10 to shoot for NIU. Ohio's come out. They've made some shots. They're 4 of 7 from the field in this half, 57%. But NIU not that far behind, 3 of 7. It is a 7-0 run for the Bobcats.
Yeah, and you have a Northern, a little foul trouble. You got Thorpe out of the game, and you got James, both with 3.
Bobcats made their last 3 from the field. Just went under the 15-minute mark to play here, second half. 7-10 matchup. Vanderplas open. That would have been a big 3.
Yeah, and you know what? He's one of their leading three-point shooters, so he can stroke that, and he was wide open.
Nice find, McCarty. Noah McCarty with 6, but another nice find from Levi Bradley, who's got 4 assists. The lead back up to 16. We got a foul down low. Foul's on Trendon Hankerson. His first. 4th team foul to see that replay on the layup from McCarty.
Yeah, Bradley's got great vision. You know, he can do it all. He's a very versatile player. You got Northern now with 4 team fouls, in Ohio with none. So that could play an important part in the second half.
16 to shoot. Carter working on Dow. Here comes the double team. And we get the hold. Be the 5th on NIU. It's the 3rd on Levi Bradley. So you got 3 on Thorpe, 3 on Bradley.
3 on James.
Correct. And you get the steal. German bringing it the other way. Gonna slow it down. You get the foul. Carter will be called. German just too quick.
Very quick. He's got such a quick first step. You know, he's fast, quick first step, quick release.
That is the 1st team foul on Ohio.
He really puts pressure on the defense. German does, Andy.
Thorpe on the penetration. The floater, the patent floater from Dante Thorpe. The lead back up to 18.
Yeah, and he's almost automatic from there.
Preston's going to try the 3. That's off. German with his 3rd rebound. German to the other end, coast to coast. He's got 16. Timeout, Ohio. And the lead is ballooned up to 20.
And March Madness, no better time of
Action
year.
Madness, Mac Madness.
That's it.
Taylor trying to make the strong move inside. Couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, that was a good strong move. Almost got it to go, and he was double, triple team down there.
Huskies will slow it down. 15 to shoot. Just over 13 minutes to play. It's a 7-10 matchup here in the first round of the MAC tournament. German able to get to the room, right to the rim. Kick out Dow. Wide open 3. Front of the rim. Bobcats on the push. Hesitation move from Kirk. He'll throw it back out to Coward Jr. Kirk will get it back. Defended by Thorpe. And get the traveling call on Ohio. It's turnover number 7. We get substitution. Levi Bradley back in for the Huskies. Dow will sit. Bradley's got 6 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists.
Yeah, he's done a good job in filling up that stat sheet. He's helping his team win a lot of different statistical categories. And you know what? That's what seniors do, Andy. This time of year.
Andy Garcia alongside Carl Amato. You see the turnovers. Both teams have done a good job handling the basketball. NIU is just shooting 59% from the field. Bradley with the left-handed hook shot, nothing but net.
Yeah, and with only 4 turnovers, that's amazing. You know, this late in the game, you played almost 30 minutes and you have 4 turnovers.
The winner will take on the number 2 seed, Toledo Rockets. Thursday, game number 3 in Cleveland, so around 5:30 Eastern time. That'll be the 6th team foul. If you're looking at team fouls right now, NIU with 6 of them, Ohio with only 1. No, McCarty will get a well-earned break. McCarty 6 points, 4 rebounds. It's an 8-0 run for NIU the last 2.5 minutes. Kirk working the baseline. He got fouled. Kirk will be back at the line. Tavion Kirk, 8 points. 1 rebound, 2 assists in 20 minutes. Foul was on Hankerson. Kirk, 2 of 5 from the stripe tonight. He'll get 2 free throws.
And we talked about his ability, Andy, to get to the free throw line. He's just, strong, explosive, deceptive, with how quick he can get to the basket.
He's got some friends in the stands from Joliet,
That's
Illinois.
right. That's
Joliet
right.
West. Kirk misses both.
And that's the one area of his game he's going to have to need to work on, especially with him getting the line as many times as he does.
12 to shoot. Thorpe open for the 3. No good, but we're going the other way. Lacey James called on the foul. That's going to be foul number 4 on Lacey James. Outside the arc for threes, the Huskies 9 of 15. Ohio shooting 37% from the field, 1 of 10 from outside the arc for the Bobcats.
Yeah, and they've struggled to put the ball in the basket. When you go on the road, that's one thing you got to do. You got to go in the building and shoot well. But what's amazing, Andy, is you look at Northern up by 20 plus, and they have not made a free throw in this game.
Pretty crazy stat.
Isn't it?
You're a man of numbers. The number that counts right now is the 20-point lead with 11.5 to play.
And with Ohio only having 1 team foul, they might not get the line for a little while.
Look at that stat. NIU has never lost a home game in the MAC tournament. Bradley. Fade away. Won't go. Kirk with a nice strong rebound. Taylor straight to the rim. Nice drive.
And I tell you, and kids this age, they watch a lot of basketball. You look up right now, you're down 18, and there was a game on TV this weekend, conference tournament, Missouri Valley. There was a team down 18. They came back and won.
Talking about the Bradley Braves.
So that gives you hope.
7 to shoot. German gets it back. German tried to find McCarty. That may be a time where you have to be a little selfish.
I agree. With the shot clock going down, they ran offense, Andy. He took the ball inside. Maybe that's where you put it up off the rim. Because that, even if McCarty shot out there, he was going to have to unload it with a second or 2 left on the shot clock.
Bobcats shooting 46% in this half. They're 5 of 11. And they will be back at the line. You mentioned the numbers. Ohio is going to be shooting free throw number 19 and 20 here. Check that. It's going to be 19 and then maybe the bonus.
Yeah.
0 of 2 from NIU.
Yeah.
That's an interesting stat.
That is a very interesting stat.
Team fouls 9 to 1. You would think the team with the 9 would be leading.
That's right.
But
that's what makes it so unusual.
Well, when the Huskies are shooting 9 of 15 from outside the arc and the Bobcats 1 of 10, that is your difference.
I tell you, there's still a lot of time.
Yes, there is. Carter's got 7. He's got 1 more free throw. Carter came in averaging 17 points per game. That's 7th in the MAC. He makes both. 16-point lead. 10-15 to play, second half.
We got Ohio in a little bit of a run here.
It's a 6-0 run. Last 1 minute, 25 seconds.
See if they have enough in the tank, Andy. When you get down by 20-some, it's hard to come back. You exert a lot of energy.
Thorpe high off the glass. Stops the run from Ohio.
Yep, you got to, on defensive end, you got to play every possession like it's your last to get back into the game. Second half down by 20.
Tough pass. 8th turnover for Ohio. Under 10 minutes to play. Again, the winner will take on number 2 seed Toledo Rockets on Thursday. The loser goes home. Henry Hayes inside. What a shot from Rod Henry Hayes.
Sure that wasn't Thorpe?
Did they change numbers for a possession?
Yeah, it sure looked like him with that patented floater. Nice shot by Hayes.
Vanderplas. He's open. Taylor with another strong rebound, goes back up. Oh my goodness. Doug Taylor.
Well, he went up in the rafters to get that one, and then with a strong finish. Taylor wanted to keep the Bobcats alive.
18 points, 7 rebounds for Taylor. Thorpe, step back, long 2. Vanderplas with the rebound. The lead was 16 at the half. That was a travel, no call. Carter with the right hand.
And Taylor with a nice dish. He's having a nice game, man. He's good to see a senior, have a great game like this tournament.
Timeout on the floor. The event dedicated to SophiaHuskies.com as more information becomes available. That is Saturday, April 27th, Victory Ball. Right now it's been all NIU. They lead by 16. That was the lead at the half. Huskies still shooting 57% in the game. Thorpe with 5 on the timer. And you get the bump. It's going to only be the second team foul. But it's the third on Carter, and you hear a Bronx cheer from the crowd because NIU's been called for 9 team fouls. Ohio's only been called for 2. In the first round of the MAC tournament here, 7-10 matchup. Winner will take on Toledo on Thursday. The tournament will move to Quicken Loans Arena starting Wednesday with the women. And NIU women will take on the Ohio Bobcats as the shot clock was winding down.
This really makes it tough, Andy, in a situation like this where Northern's running clock, and every time he gets down under 15 seconds, they're making him move the basket. They get fouled, and you get another 30 seconds.
That foul was on Cowart Jr., his second. Now 7 to shoot. Henry Hayes inside, looking for help. 3 to shoot. Thorpe with 1. Did he get it off? I don't know if he did, but they're going to let the action run. Well, again, if the Bobcats are going to make it interesting, right now is the time. They're going to need some threes to fall, too.
Yeah, that's possessions like that. You can't turn it over there. Like you say, you got to score almost every possession now.
German, tough shot, got it to go. Eugene German with 18.
Yeah, he can hang in the air. That athleticism there. He drew a little contact, leaned back, and was still able to get up with a nice touch off the rim.
Vanderplas. He's got 3 in the game. He's been quiet.
He has, and he's had some open looks. He's usually a better shooter than what he's shown tonight.
He's going to try one. Won't go. But NIU not able to handle the rebound. It's Eugene German and Jalen Key down there. Went through their hands as we have 6:38 to go here in the first round of the MAC tournament. Noah McCarty will sit. Lacey James back in. Fresh shot clock for Ohio. 14 and 16 overall, 6 and 12 in the MAC. Taylor. Nice find down low to Kirk.
Great pass. I tell you, Taylor's been impressive tonight.
Kirk is in double digits. He's got 10. There's 3 Bobcats in double digits scoring. Taylor with 18, 10 for Carter, 10 for Kirk. NIU's got 2 in double digits, 18 from German, 13 from Thorpe. German trying to add to it. Nice find down low to James.
And now James will join the crowd in double digits. Good find by German.
11 points, 4 rebounds for James. Under 6 to play. 18-point lead for the number 17 NIU. Now NIU able to use some clock, and NIU's feeling good.
I think right now they are. It's going to be really tough for Ohio.
15 to shoot. Thorpe with his 13 points. Jalen Key in the game. He's getting some minutes. And now I get the foul. This one's going to be on Taylor. It's going to be his third. It'll be the fourth on the team. Taylor's got 18 points, 8 rebounds. That was a nice look. Eugene German able to find James. 20 to shoot for NIU. And you get the steal. No. Hankerson able to grab it for the Huskies. Reset with 10 on the timer. Thorpe, the floater. In and out. And you get the foul on Kirk. Check that, the foul on German. And Tavion Kirk will be at the line. Kirk tonight, 2 of 7 from the stripe. That puts Ohio in the bonus. So 2 free throws coming from Kirk. I like the future of Tavion Kirk as well, a sophomore from Joliet, Illinois.
Yeah, they really have a good-looking team, coming back for next year, too. Irregardless of what happens this evening, they're going to be tough next year.
Jalen Key has played 5 minutes. He sits. Now substitutions come in. Coward Jr. back in. Now the full court pressure. Just over 5 minutes to play. Andy Garcia alongside Carl Amato, our great production crew behind the scenes. The women and men, director Eric Hansen. Here come the Bobcats. Kirk to the rim. They're going to be that's going to be called the travels.
Well, I tell you, and if they had any ray of hope there, that ball went down. That would have got them in a little more momentum going. And who knows? Maybe coach calls timeout after a play like that. Gets a little full court pressure going.
Yeah, he traveled. He didn't take the dribble when he got it. Easy call. 10 turnovers for Ohio. Thorpe. Nice find to James. James was fouled. Well, you've seen Ohio get aggressive now, trying to get the steals. Thorpe able to get inside.
They are. They're taking more risks. They're gambling on defensive end, trying to create turnovers, and there Northern took advantage of it. When that happens, Andy, when defensively, that's why you teach your teams. We teach good defense to not gamble, not get off balance. Because what happens there is, he reached in for the steal, didn't get it, it created a 5-on-4. And when you have number advantages on offense, usually good things happen. You get open shots or you get fouls.
Yep. You see James' numbers tonight. 12 points, 5 of 6 from the field. Makes 1 of 2 on this opportunity. But it's a 17-point lead. NIU would take on the number 2 seed Toledo Rockets. Again, the Rockets got both matchups. But, again, NIU's going to have some momentum. They're shooting the ball still. 57% shooting in this game from the field for NIU. Bobcats with 41%. It's the three-point shooting, though. 1 of 12 for Ohio, 9 of 15 for NIU.
Yeah, 9 of 15, boy. You'll take that any night of the week.
Now 8 to shoot. Thorpe on the drive. Thorpe, nice find the Bradley. Bradley got blocked. Picked up by Kirk. Bobcats need scoring, and they need it fast. Carter's going to try the 3. Knocks it down. Jason Carter with the 3. It's 12.
It's as close as they've been in a little while. Little life in Ohio here.
German uses a screen. Able to get to the rim. Tried to slam it. James there, though, to clean it up. German showing some elevation, but it was James with the offensive rebound.
That was just an exciting basketball play there.
Block. Short. And we're going to stay here. Foul called.
Foul called on Levi Bradley. That's his fifth.
Levi session on Thursday. So the women will be on Wednesday. The men will be on Thursday. If you can, get out to Cleveland, Ohio. You saw the website. Get your tickets. We'd love to see a lot of NIU fans out there in Cleveland. We know it's not an easy trip. It's far, but you know what? It's tournament time. It's March. Come out and support NIU.
And I tell you, if you haven't been to a tournament, Andy, it is well worth the money and the time because there's nothing more exciting. You got the women out there. You've got the men. You got games all day. Very exciting atmosphere.
And if you're a Husky fan, you may see both the men and the women. And I get the chance to get on a flight tomorrow morning and get to Cleveland. Looking forward to it. The alley-oop. Can't connect. Again, it's a 13-point lead now, but you get the steal. German to the rim. He got stripped going up. Goes out of bounds. Husky ball with under 3 minutes to play here. .26 to shoot. It's been a fun year, Carl, working with you. Been great production crews, everybody behind the scenes. We appreciate all your hard work. Pat Gorman, Eric Hansen, Rachel Poe, some of the directors we've had. German able to break the double team, able to finish at the rim. Back to 15. Taylor inside. He got fouled going up.
So you got to give credit to Ohio and Coach Phillips. Saying, they were down 22 second half. They fought back, to get it within 12. And they're still fighting. Both teams still have all their, starters in. But just to talk about, Andy, I tell you what, I really appreciate the job you do because you make my job a lot easier. And it's tough what you do. The time you spend away from the game here itself in preparation, I appreciate, respect all the hard work you do in the production crew from Northern.
It's a lot of fun as Taylor now has 20. Huskies break the press. The 13-point lead. German with the left hand. German's got 22. Just over 2 minutes to play. Cowart Jr. couldn't get it. German skying up for the rebound. German the other way, you get the blocking foul. UG German will be at the line. It was a 16-point lead at the half. NIU, again, still shooting 57% in the game. You see Gino here, Eugene German, finishing with the left hand.
And Coach Montgomery over there was, trying to tell one of his players, Hankerson, to get to German, say, hey, pull it out. They're either gonna foul you or they're just gonna, concede at this point. Last thing you want to do is have one of your players get hurt with a 16-point lead and 2 minutes to go in the game. I would expect Coach Montgomery to start making some substitutions.
One more for German. He's got 23 points, 9 of 15 from the field, 4 of 6 from outside the arc. Splits a pair. Under 2 to play, and looks like NIU will be on their way to Cleveland. Take on the number 2 seed Toledo Rockets on Thursday as you get another turnover. NIU will use some clock now. And then you get the foul on Carter.
See, and that's what he wanted him to do. That time you saw German. Obviously, the player relayed the message because German was on a break, but he pulled it out, and that's the right thing to do. And, the clock's your ally, and they're either gonna concede, play it out, or foul. And got Thorpe, who's a pretty good free throw shooter at the line.
Yeah, Thorpe, his first free throws of the night. He's an 80% free throw shooter. He gets the bonus. 7th team foul on the Bobcats. You see head coach Mark Montgomery. He'll make his way back to Cleveland. Thorpe makes both. An impressive game here so far for NIU. Shooting 57%, shooting well from outside. Cowart Jr. able to finish. You get the timeout from Ohio head coach Saul Phillips with 130 straight games. Eugene Germans play a little bit of basketball here at NIU.
You bring up a very
Lacey
good point.
James. You like having veterans. You like having juniors and seniors in Cleveland.
Yep, especially guys that are your go-to guys.
Huskies using clock. Thorpe stuck in the corner. And you get the foul. It'll be another 1-and-1 for Dante Thorpe. Thorpe's got 15 points. It's been the three-headed monster for NIU of Eugene German with 23 points. 15 points from Dante Thorpe and 14 points from Lacey James.
Yep,
as Carter fouls out.
And again, when you play in the tournament, Andy, you want to go in the tournament, with James playing with confidence. Double figures, like say, playing well in the offensive end. Thorpe, you got Bradley, who, hasn't scored much, but you talked about it. Assists, rebounds, been a leader tonight.
Thorpe got the shooter's touch on the first one. Didn't get the shooter's touch on the second. 1:15 to play. Preston's going to try the three. Rebound McCarty. McCarty's got 6 points, 5 rebounds. Just over a minute to play, and NIU will be on their way to Cleveland to take on the number 2 ranked, the number 2 seed, Toledo Rockets. That's going to be a turnover. Number 2 seed Rockets. That'll be a good matchup on Thursday. We have 1:02 left. Nate Navigado, Jalen Sanford, just 2 of the Rockets that NIU will see on Thursday. And we'll see what NIU is able to do this last minute, see if Ohio fouls. They will. 78-61. Vanderplas with his third.
And Andy, you got to give credit to Coach Montgomery and his staff. A few weeks ago, it looked like they would not be hosting a first-round game. They had to win out on the road, and they had to get a little help. And, the percentages weren't that high. But here they are, lo and behold, and going to come away with a victory and move on to Cleveland. So give credit to staff for keeping that group together and going on the road and playing well.
You hear it a lot in March, survive and advance, and that's all it is.
Sure is. You'll take a win no matter how you get it.
You see Caleb Olberg in for NIU, number 20. That one's going to go out of bounds.
That shot right there for Vanderplas kind of personifies their shooting night. Ohio, They played hard, they fought hard, did some good things. Taylor had a great game, and great to see him, senior class act.
Absolutely.
But they just didn't shoot the ball well enough to win on the road.
Yeah, NIU still shooting 57% from the field, 60% from outside the arc. They've led throughout. NIU never trailed. Thorpe still in the backcourt. Able to lob to German. And Olberg's going to try the three. Bobcats can't get the three. Shot clock is off. NIU just has to get over half court. And it'll be the number 7 seed team, NIU, going to Cleveland They'll take on the number 2 seed Toledo Rockets in Quicken Loans Arena on Thursday, as the Huskies are now 7-0 here at home in the MAC tournament. It was 23 from German, 18 from Thorpe, 14 from James, as the Huskies beat the Bobcats 80-61